Everyone, it's Ashley, your community manager for Build the Sky Island, formerly known as Higher Realms. Welcome back to episode 22 of Ash's Noob to Pro adventure. Our main goals are show off my new underling, get the Farlight Crystals in the Citadel, complete some collections, and I'll show you the Lost Gambit. But first off, let's check out my new staff member. Isn't he cute? I like his glowing eyes. I snagged another pumpkin underling and I put my third book of wisdom there. And you can see how close I am to getting level 30 in pumpkin mastery. Pumpkin blocks, here I come. Woohoo, money, money. All right, listen to the Citadel. Alright, so I've gotten a bunch of the Farlight Crystals here, not all of them, but quite a few of them. I want to give a shout out to Lala Flower Girl. I figured out most of these locations from one of her videos, which I will link in the description below. So the first one is to the right of the private island portal. So, you come out and you go immediately right. And it is over here. If I scroll out, you can see it glowing down there. So you don't need anything special to get this one. Just bam, there we go. All right, the next one, if we continue around this edge and head over to the docks, I'm going to use my feather glider, but you don't necessarily need it. So you face the docks. See, there's the docks. And to the right, in this little cubby hole, there is another one. All right. Number 3. Come back around. Come back around to the front. And you can see one right there in the next to the skull's eye near the mine portal. And to get there, let's see. Oh yeah, you could climb right up here. There we go. Cool. All right. Now the next one I'm going to show you the location of. I've already gotten. This one is in Gideon's shop. So if you pop in to go inside his stall, it's right. Oops. Oh my bad. I believe it's right where this opening is, but it could also be on top of this gold block. I don't really remember. Sorry. All right. The next one, we need to go all the way up to the top of the tower, the parapet. So go to the ladder, climb it all the way up, and then go down here and go in this door. And we're going to go up. All the way to the top. Whee! Up we go. Okay, so we come out. And I didn't make a note exactly where it is. It is, over here. So come out the door and go left. And follow it around. And you will find a Farlight Crystal. Let's see. The next one is, there's one in the dungeon. Okay, yeah. Let's go back down. You could go downstairs if you want, but this is a little faster. Okay, so we're going back in that little doorway. Instead of going up, we're gonna go down. 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 And then right across the way and into the dungeon. And go down further. And then all the way down. It's far down. Alright, it's in one of these jail cells. I think it's in this one that's open. Yep, there it is. So that's like the last one on the right. All right. The next one I'm going to show you, you got to go back upstairs. into the throne room. Up, 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 up. Up. There we go. All right, so back into, so we're in the dining hall. I think the throne room is over here. Yeah, over here. And then you climb up here, and it's back here behind the throne. So if you don't have the usurper badge, you could do that one at the same time. You get that. I'm gonna reset. The last one I'm gonna show you is up on top of the castle. Let's see. I'm gonna go up this rope. Oops. Go. There we go. Yeah, it's over. Is it a little further? I think. Oh, did I just get myself stuck? I'm super talented like that. There it is. Over here. So up here, there's a little note. And I already got this Farlight Crystal, but it's right here where this note is. And the note actually gives you the lore kind of Farlight Crystals. It says, locals speak of Farlight, a crystal that sustained all life in Etheria. Could these crystal fragments be a piece of it? So that one is right there. And that, you saw I got the badge. So I got all 8, and I showed you all 8 locations. So let's go check out some collections. I need to go back down here because we're mostly going to be talking to Gideon for these. But let me show you. All right, so block collections was where I wanted to show you. So the first one is the Neon collection. And we can buy all these blocks from Gideon, or you can come over to the workbench and craft them. So they require, all of them require some sort of dye, either 1 dye or 2 dye, or I think some of them use 3 to make the color that you want, and they all need a light source. So if you have an excessive amount of light sources from farming flamelets, then you could craft them all if you want, or you can just come over here and buy them. So I'm gonna buy all of them because I don't have any in the collection. Hopefully we won't run out of money today. Fingers crossed. We had almost 3 million. We should be fine. All right, that's all of them. Let's see. And we finished it. So we got 10,000 coins. We've already done that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, so the carpet collection, I'm going to make room in my inventory again. Sell. We'll just sell these. We don't need them. It's fine. It's all good, right? Alright, I'm gonna type. Oops. / dash. Oh, typo. That's very nice. There we go. And I'll sell these. Okay. Anyway, how much more room? We don't really have that much room. I'll make some more. Just get some room in our inventory. I'm gonna keep that. I'm really close to being able to make a pine block there. Okay. Okay, so the next one was carpet. So let's look. So carpet collection 1 and carpet collection 2. I think these are my 2 favorites of the block collections, because you get this really awesome these dance tiles as the reward. You get 2 for one and 2 for the other, so you get 4. And they act just like the rainbow block. So you place, but they are carpet That makes sense. So they're only like a single tile instead of like a full block. They're pretty cool. So we can buy all of those from Gideon. We'll just type in carpet. And just like the neon blocks, let me show you. Just like the neon blocks, you could come over here and make them. And again, they use a dye of some sort and cloth. So if you have a ton of cloth from killing rattles, then you might be able to craft all of these. But that's totally up to you. We're going to be lazy and we're going to just buy them. So buy all of these. Exciting. All right. Okay. Yep, 4 dance tiles. Go us. All right. Let me go back to my notes. Let's see. What is next in the collection? So we got both carpets done. All right, clay 1. So we need clay blocks for clay 1 and clay 2. All right. You can craft clay blocks over here with the workbench. You don't want the pastel ones. There's not a collection for those yet, but just the regular ones. And they require clay and dye of some sort. And then we don't have any clay, so we're just gonna go and buy them from good old Gideon here. So clay, we're probably gonna run out of room in our inventory again. I should have sold before we came to this. It's fine. It's all good. No stress. All right. And let's see. Did that finish it off for us? It did. All right. I'm going to make room. So. We'll sell these carpets too. Almost there. A couple more. All right. And here we'll stash it again and sell these too. The last one I'm going to show you is glass. So you can make regular glass in the workbench right here. Regular glass is 2 coal, so pretty simple to get. And then you can get the colored ones with regular glass and dye. So it's kind of just like the neon and the carpet and the clay blocks. You need 1 ingredient and dye. So, but you can again come over here to our pal Gideon and just buy glass. And I think there's 2 glass collections. Yep, 2. Awesome. All right, now buy. Click the right button. All right, so we'll buy all the glass. Okay, and 1 more. And that should do it for us. Yay! Awesome, awesome. All right, so those are the collections I wanted to show you today. For our Noob to Pro adventure to be like done with everything, I still need an avalanche mob block, an arachnella mob block, a blue flame mob block, and the pink slime mob block. For fishing, I need a bunch of stuff. I need a starfish shell from the forest. I have all of the ones from the collection too, so go us. I need almost everything from the Citadel loot table, and everything it looks like from the Arctic. and all the coins, which also come from the Citadel loot table. I'm pretty sure I'm going to dedicate a whole video to fishing, so we can complete all of these. Plus, we haven't done Jasker's quests in the Arctic either. And then lastly, see, like I've done all of the underling, I've gotten all the items. So last is potions, and I'm pretty sure potions could be a whole video onto themselves. So I think that's what we'll do for episode 22. We'll talk about where to get ingredients for the potions, what potions do, how they help you, and obviously completing the collections for them will help us along the way as well. Let's check out the Lost Gambit. I have not talked about that in these videos. So Ivan over here has a quest, and the cool thing about Ivan's quest is, like contracts, it's repeatable. Except for with contracts, you are guaranteed a specific reward for each tier. They never change. They're not, they're always the same. You kill 10, you get the reward that's been programmed for 10. But with Ivan, his reward is random. So you can get things like pumpkin seeds, enchantment runes. I can't remember all of the items. You can get the Eye of Erithos is one of them. But some cool loot items from Ivan. And to do Ivan's quest, so you talk to him and he's asking you for help. And you say, yeah, you can help. He has a chess game planned with his granddaughter, but he seems to have lost some of the pieces. So he's asking us to find them. He says his legs are worn out and he's not the young whippersnapper he used to be. So we can look around and we'll help him find his chess pieces. Why didn't it show up in my quest journal? Interesting. Let's reset. Or we'll just go through the portal and see if that fixes it. But anyway, there are 30 possible locations within the Citadel where you can find these chess pieces, and they can be either black or white. And they're like I said, there's 30 locations. It's randomly generated each time you take the quest. So the ones that you find the first time you do it may not be the ones that you find the second time. There we go. The quest did pop up. So find 5 missing chess pieces hidden around the castle. The incredible team Aiden did I believe he did a full video dedicated to this quest, and showed all 30 possible locations. I don't think he has a YouTube channel that he shares, but Berserk has done extensive research on this quest and has timed himself, and he's done a whole lot. So there's sometimes one right there, which is what I'm trying to look at. So, all right, let's see. I did also want to mention that using a luck booster potion does help with your price. So if you down a luck potion right before you collect the last one, that will affect your price. So you could have a better chance of getting something awesome. So pretty cool there. Uh-oh. Why did our music stop? Not sure. Let's get it started again. Not finding them in the usual locations that I've looked before. Let's go down. I believe a possible location is under these stairs. And no, not today for us. Let's check. Oops. Apparently my avatar really wants to have a meal in the dining hall. Let's check the throne room. No. Nope. Okay. What do you think? The dungeon? Let's check the dungeon. Maybe we should have taken Ivan's quest at the beginning of this video. That would have been smart. Ah, there's one. So there's one under the stairs in the dungeon. Excellent. Let's check out the rest of the dungeon just to be sure. I'm not sure there is another location in there. Hey, DV, what's up? Not down there. No. Alright, I'm going to reset. I don't want to walk all the way back through the castle. I'm lazy. Alright, let's check over here. Nope. I've seen one here. Oh, look, there's one at the end of the docks. Hooray! Bam. Bam! Two down, 3 to go. You think there's one up here? I don't think so, but we'll look anyway. Oh. See, let's get to high point. Oh, look, there's one right there. You see any others? Can we fly all the way over there? Oh, we can. Go us. All right, 2 down, or 3 down. 2 more to go. Oh, there's one over there. See it? I see it in the corner of that tower. Oh, having a glider is very helpful, I will say. All right. 1 to go. Let's see. Let's maybe try and get up higher so we can look down. See from the top. You see one up in that tower? Oh, I see it. So we're in that tower. Let's see. I think if we go up this way, we can get into that tower. Pretty easy. Let's ease our way down. There we go. Last one. What's our... Oh, we got to go talk to Ivan to get our reward. So let's do that. We don't need those wings on anymore. Hey, Ivan! We found all the pieces! What he's giving us, he says he wanted a chess game. Don't tell anybody. Oh, I didn't get loot. Dang it. Should have known that bug would happen to me while we're recording. That's fine. If this happens to you, just leave and come back. Leave the zone. Walk through a portal. Or you can log all the way out. But generally, it fixes it. Sometimes it takes a few tries. The team still hasn't figured out what causes that bug. Silly. Alright. There, we went through this dialogue. There we go. See, we got our badge. We got a void shard and 500 coins. Not too bad. Alright, but we did get 2 new badges this episode. So that's super awesome. I appreciate you all for joining me for episode 21. When we come back, like I said earlier, we're gonna tackle some potions. We'll head to the Darkfang Mire for the ingredients. We'll go through what all the potions do, how you can get them all, tips on how to get the best ingredients, and if we're lucky, if I can find them all, I'll show you all 8 locations for the Farlight Crystals in the Mire. Since we're there, and we've been on a Farlight Crystal kick, we might as well, right? Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye!